Hi everyone, my name is Emily. I'm the Senior People Business Partner here at VIOOH, and today I'll be speaking to Wei, our Partnerships Director for VIOOH China. This is part of our Day in the Life series where we talk to viewers about their career paths to date, their roles at VIOOH, and their top interview tips. So let's get started. Hi Wei, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you taking part in our Day in the Life series. To kick things off, could you tell me about your role at VIOOH and what does it involve?
Hi, Emily. Thank you so much for having me today. This is my actually second year with you. My role as a partnership director is to provide a professional service to support our media owner clients, utilizing optimum platform knowledge and the usage to drive overall digital out of home and especially programmatic digital out of home business to drive more success in mainland China. Also, I'm collaborating and joining the marketing operation and all kinds of commercial discussions with local digital players, media agencies, and even directly to the advertisers to evangelize how VIOOH products will bring more value to programmatic business and as a very new concept in mainland China market. Thank you.
Thank you for that. And what attracted you to join VIOOH in the first place?
I think it's thank you so much for asking this question. What makes me very exciting is that the VIOOH is actually bringing programmatic and digitalization into a so-called traditional out-of-home media industry, which to me is a very ambitious and a far-seeing move for a martech, a technical company. Of course, it actually bringing the new technology and the game-changing methodology. Plus, VIOOH is a company that believes people first. As one of our greatly recognized company values, I would say it's not just an eye-catching slogan for recruiting. From my experience, VIOOH did a great job to ensure a very good environment to put well-being, benefits, self-development, and work-life balance of all viewers. We are the viewers, VIOOH employees, to the first place.
That's great, and particularly great to hear about the people first piece, which is, as you know, very important to us. Yeah. Thinking about your career to date, what are some of the driving forces behind your career, and why and how did you get into the role you're in at the moment?
I love this question. I actually graduate with a technical background, as a traditional IT industry. So I have been picking up my, several roles in my previous life, from engineering to sales consultancy in a very traditional IT industry and IT company. During those times, I do realize technology is not just making sure you get your emails every day or access to the internet, but to provide more application to help drive, business opportunities. Also could be as a supplementary reference to critical decisions. And even more, you can use digitalization to shape your customers' behavior by improving your product features, the connectivities and innovation through digitalization. So that gave me the passion that I would like to look forward to the next stage of my career, from traditional IT to data and the digitalization. Of course, this kind of transition can utilizing my technical skills and background, and also using my hands-on, experience from previous company with different clients in different industries like media and advertising, retails, e-commerce, fintechs, etc. So more importantly, it is always fun to talk, to the different people in different organization, different parties, internally and externally, technical and non-technical, to understand their concerns, technical requirements, and business, concerns, from different perspectives, and to make sure everybody is on the same page to work towards to the same goal. This is really, how to say, fulfilling and always really excites me.
Great, thank you for sharing that. I'm thinking, coming back to your role at VIOOH, could you tell us about any tools that you're using at the moment that really help you in your role?
Sure. The tools we are having every day is actually introduced by our China CEO Calvin to improve efficiency and productivity in the communication. So this is kind of like a priority grid we are using every day. This grid divides our priority task into 4 sectors with both dimensions of importance and severity. So this really helps us to plan our approach for different goals, short-term and long-term. And it can easily transfer back to a timeline for general project delivery or milestone as well. So the beauty of the planning tools is through a straightforward way, to visualize, and you can drop your day-to-day task into those grids. You can have a very easy and clear plan for what you are focusing and prepare for the potential challenges and risks ahead. It's actually a good visualization to view your work and efforts as a summary afterwards to excel our role and work.
Great. It sounds like it's really helpful to kind of drive some efficiencies and some kind of better ways of working across the team, which is great. And could you tell us about what you enjoyed most about the VIOOH recruitment process?
Oh, sure. I think I need to bring up the people first again from my answers in the first question. The recruiting process is really a very pleasant journey compared to what I have experienced before. That's to say that before each round of the interview, I receive a call from VIOOH to get my schedule settled down and walk me through all the necessary details I need to know, from the interviewer's background to the tips on how to perform and show my best forward in this round. And I got those summarized also in an email followed before the call. And after the email, after the interview, I got a follow-up call to get my feedback and shared, the feedback from the interviewer with me as well. Everything is very, well organized, well planned, well communicated, and very transparent. That leaves really good impression, even before I joined VIOOH.
That's great. I mean, I think, it really goes, it's really great. It really speaks to kind of the people experience that we're trying to create for everyone who interviews with us. So I'm really glad that it was a good experience for you. It's great to hear.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit more about what it's like to work for VIOOH China?
Wow. For VIOOH Team China, what I most enjoy for those past 1.5 years is that we are actually step by step launching a very exciting new business model to mainland China, the digital world. Mainland China is always recognized a very advanced and well-developed digitalization market in the world, and working as a member of this excellent team to show the market what VIOOH is really capable of to bring something new and bring a very new value to the business growth, to change the conversation with our technology, products, services, and platforms, to make a new technical and business ties with a very promising business roles for programmatic out-of-home business to China and the China digital world.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something I could recognize as my lifetime achievements in the future. And I'm very proud of every bit of it.
That's amazing. Thank you. And it sounds like, really exciting time in terms of the business there. So that is that's great to hear. And outside of work, what excites you? What do you really enjoy?
I'm always pursuing, external and internal peace. So practicing, martial arts, workout is something I practice for the physical, conditions, and reading music and traveling and always, defines me. I think that all those things I enjoyed of my life. So those hobbies actually defines me to find, stay a better condition and be ready to provide anything to help with those who are in needs, and to think independently while having, an empathy, to be sensitive but not emotional, and to enjoy and cherish every day of my life.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate that. And how do you take advantage of our hybrid working model?
Actually, the hybrid working model is really amazing model that makes it easier and much flexible to plan my schedule, especially as a commercial role. I have been able to jump from different course meetings, events, and even client and partner visits. So that you can very flexible. It's really a flexible way that you can visit your clients, and while you have a very quality office hour as well, and you are able to have a communication with cross team and catch up with colleagues, even in another Zoom. Like today, we are having this kind of a face-to-face course, and not limited into the office, but also it's like everywhere and every time. Everywhere and each time is available. So of course, I can also balance my personal focus time and development with numerous online courses at home as well, or attend some kind of family urgent matters much easier.
Great. I'm glad to hear it. We're sort of very proud of our hybrid model, so I'm glad that it is working so well for you. And thinking about your, the hybrid model, and obviously you're based over in China, how do you communicate with your team members who are working across the globe?
Yeah, I think hybrid working environment, it doesn't mean that you have more access to your Netflix subscription. It is something that we are very, it is actually bring something more to all of us viewer, to enable us to think how to organize and communicate with our all the colleagues and co-workers, and even our clients more efficiently and more smartly. So it actually, when you are communicating with the colleagues, even not the local ones, but our global colleagues, before the call, you need to set up the goals you are going to communicate, and be a very proactively and sharing more clear information to all of the attendees beforehand. And consider and select smartly from the communication ways, from emails, direct chats, of course, and like this online face-to-face meeting, and to respect each party and person's time, their calendars and whereabouts is really essential.
Yeah, I think it inevitably has to make us more efficient, and make sure we are choosing, as you said, the right way to communicate, or the most effective way. Keeps it front of mind, I think. And any tips that you can share for people who are looking to join VIOOH?
Yeah, if you have an ambition to make something great happen with your sleep on, not just watch it happen, if you have very good knowledge and skills of data, software engineering, MarTech, product design, and account management in a tech company, VIOOH is definitely a great working place. You won't miss it out. And if you want to work with a team who is smart, fun, intriguing, supportive, and diverse, join us. Do what you are good at and enjoy all those perks VIOOH can provide. The hybrid working model, people first, and your well-being, your development is always our focus.
Great. Thank you so much for that. That was brilliant. So we are at the end of today's interview. So thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it. It's been really great to catch up with you. And before we kind of close out today, I just wanted to share that, of course, we are actively hiring. So if you're thinking of joining VIOOH, please visit our website, www.viooh.com/careers, to discover more about all of our open roles.